Today we have an I Ching reading in combination with our Chinese animal astrology and our tarot for today, before we run into March and get into a St. Patty's kind of theme. Regardless, we have 55, the hexagram 55, which symbolizes abundance. This is the strength of thunder and lightning combined in a powerful manner to bring abundance into your life. But before we go into that, this might also symbolize some type of legal issue that occurs in your life, or some type of judicial problem that occurs, whereby a decision is made in favor of those who are correct, who are in a moralistic, ethical, and right position, and against those who have done some kind of wrongdoing. So make sure today that you are not on the wrong side of the legal tracks. Conduct yourself accordingly. In addition to that, abundance symbolizes wealth and prosperity coming into somebody's life. It's all about seeing opportunities, making a decision, and taking action. It's about having an attitude of abundance as opposed to one of poverty. So this is about seeing the opportunities in front of you and not getting so caught up in having an impoverished attitude that you conceal your resources, assets, and investments. And you're conservative when you should be really opening yourself up and sharing and absorbing the wealth that's around you. You have a lot of options coming in. You have a lot of things at your disposal, and the instruction is to manage these things wisely. A celebration might be coming, and it's funny because we also got the Four of Wands in this reading as well, symbolizing some type of potential celebration. In addition to that, when it comes to issues of love, some of you out there in the collective might be love struck in your near future. Then we transform this energy into number 2. Okay, I should go into a little bit more detail. Love struck as in, imagine Cupid striking somebody with an arrow, okay? And all of a sudden they just fall in love. So you might meet somebody who brings in a very powerful and intoxicating energy. If you are in a pre-existing relationship, this whole thunder in combination with lightning might be a positive shakeup in your physically intimate life. This might be a huge passionate encounter between the two of you. If it isn't, there might be a little bit of an argument due to the energy that's surrounding your relationship at this time. Moving on, all about opportunities here. Stay tuned and click into the longer video. So we have the hexagram number 2, and we transform into a position of thunder and lightning to earth and prosperity and stability and resources and opportunities. So you get all this opportunity in 55, and you get all of this new energy coming into your life, and then all of a sudden you move into a different situation where you're being told not to be aggressive, not to take action, whereas before you were being told make a decision, take action. All of a sudden the environment changes around you, whether that's today or within the next 3 days. And this is all about, okay, holding on, stepping back, understanding that the universe is providing for you, and things that just occurred within the 55th hexagram, where there was a lot coming at you. There was all this spark, all this lightning, maybe a little bit of confusion in regards to what direction you should go. And then all of a sudden, this period of confusion and excitement and intoxication, just kind of, you've got to settle it down, and you weren't sure how you should utilize this energy, but all of a sudden you start seeing a direction that you should be going in, something you should be pursuing, and things start opening up to you. But the trick is with this energy is not to take charge, but more so step back and refrain from being reactive. The whole warning here is to be objective so that you can respond to the opportunities coming at you appropriately. And remember, whenever you let the good in, sometimes the bad sneaks in as well. So this is a time where you You don't have to take the lead and you don't have to take control, but you can observe what's happening and then respond and be open to the blessings that are coming your way. This is all about exercising passive power. This is all about accepting things the way that they are and kind of working around them and not being aggressive, not being too assertive, not worrying about, taking the power or taking the reins, because everything you deserve is coming to you. This is about being adaptable, persevering, being nurturing and supportive, being humble, patient, and listening so that you can help, not so that you dictate to people. This isn't about you being judgmental. So in matters of love, this suggests that you're being receptive to the flirtations and the gestures of someone new in your life, or you're being open to the gestures of a current partner instead of having so much of an opinion. This is something that might be coming into your life, I'm sensing based on these cards. This is about letting your partner or your love interest or somebody new coming into your life to set the pace. Let them take control, even if you feel eager. The instructions are that the earth is fertile for love and friendship and career projects. The theme of this reading is it's already yours. So a lot of big things are happening for you. And in regards to our animals here, we've got the rooster and we've got this lovely dog. This is a Lenormand card for the dog. And what we have here is we have the rooster, and you see the rooster puffing out its chest. You hear the roosters in the morning. They're crowing. These are very brave, courageous animals. And personalities represented by the zodiac sign are very brave and courageous. So the advice of this reading in regards to these hexagrams is that you might just very well be a very brave, courageous, outspoken person who's loyal to friends and family, and you might even be good with money, which is really good right at this time, because one of the hexagrams were, abundance and opportunity are coming, but you need to manage it well. And with the rooster's energy, you can do that. In relation to this reading, the rooster energy is very outspoken against any injustice. They're protective, or at least they stand by those who need protecting. And in the first hexagram 55, I had stated that there might be a legal issue coming one's way. And the rooster energy is all about having someone come in to stand their ground and be outspoken about something bad that has occurred to someone in the collective. And if it's not someone coming in to help you and be outspoken, you are being instructed to stand your ground and speak your piece if you witness something that is not judicious by nature and someone needs a little bit of protection here. This rooster tends to be an advocate, and sometimes they brag a lot. But regardless, the instructions are for this reading, because the rooster likes to take the lead. The rooster likes to take leadership and take control. And when you move into the energy of the number 2 hexagram, you're being told not to take the lead. So even though it might be your impulse, be careful with that. Then we have the dog here. The dog, very friendly, very loyal, very devoted, very caring. Both animals here are loyal to their loved ones. And if this is a love reading, whomever's coming into your life is very loyal and devoted. But again, the dog has a stern sense of justice. And obviously something's happening here in the collective where somebody needs to be advocated for. This animal is all about safeguarding and protecting people from evil. So whatever ugliness is coming against you, remember that there is protection out there, and that if you don't have humble, kind-hearted, loving people around you, you are being told that you are to be that person. The dog is also a team player, not a leader. And remember, one of the instructions of this reading, in order to be receptive to the abundance that is coming into your life and as things change, is not to take lead, not to take control, but to be a team player. The dog can be emotionally turbulent at times and needs praise and encouragement. So if anybody helps you, make sure to give them the kindness and acknowledgement that they deserve. And then I picked some cards and we got the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. And prior to the Four of Wands was the Five of Wands. We've been getting that a lot this week. So again, confusion, debating, high energy, high passion and desire, which could be represented in the 55 with the lightning and thunder. And then all of a sudden it settles into a celebration, into achievement, into initiation. And there could be a celebration coming. We have the Emperor, that could be an advisor or leader, and the King of Pentacles symbolizing wealth.